Doug Rucker here with DougRuckerSchool.com and DougRuckerStore.com. I'm standing here with Carlos Carrillo, who attended our school in January and also brought us his truck from Atlanta for us to build his service body skid out. So we're going to go over that with Carlos coming up next. So you attended the hands-on training school in January.
Correct.
I think you were here with about 4 or 5 other guys, and actually a pretty neat thing I didn't realize, but you guys created yourselves a little texting group, and y'all are networking together.
We're actually using WhatsApp for us to stay in touch and,
Awesome.
and stay connected with each other. So
Cool.
It's kind of neat because even since the training, a couple of us have had questions, and I know we can reach you at any time, but between us, we've shared ideas, and so it's been kind of neat to stay in touch with the guys.
So the school went well for you. You enjoyed
Went great.
the school?
Yes, the school was fantastic. It gave me a good foundation for me to understand what the business was all about, right? And the ins and outs. And I mean, you were so methodical. The information you gave us was fantastic, and it just gave us a great foundation to get things going with the with the pressure washing business.
And so at the school, you got to use my service body truck just like this, and you thought
I was like a kid at a candy store.
you had to have one, didn't you?
I had to have one. I mean, I just couldn't imagine, the moment you look at the truck and see the truck and how it's being used and how incredible it is.
Simplicity.
It's just simple,
Yeah.
right? It just keeps things so simple to get in and out. And I knew for that moment when I saw it, I said, I gotta have one. And I did. I went out, bought a 2013 F250.
Yeah, so let's do we'll do a quick little walk around and talk about what the truck is. All right, so here we are. This is a 2013
It's a 2013 F250.
that
That's
you
correct.
bought in Atlanta.
I bought it in Atlanta. It's a double cab, long bed. It came with a bed, but when I brought the truck over to you, you were kind enough to help me find a service body on it. So we took the long bed off. We put the service body on it. Once we put the service body on it, we do the Linex, not only on top, but we put Linex also inside of the truck.
Yeah, I actually took it over to Dallas in spring at Linex. He's the guy that's for years has done all my Linex.
So I think it's going to protect and help, take care of things inside the bed a lot better than without it. And then I left my baby with you.
Took us a little while,
And it's okay, great things you gotta be patient for.
So on it, you've got the Kingslinger soft wash system.
So it's like looking at double when we put my truck next to your truck.
Exactly.
You got twins, double vision. So we have a soft wash Kingslinger on this side.
Yep.
For soft wash. Then we have the pressure washer.
That's the
On
8
this
gallon.
other
That's
side?
the 8 gallon per minute,
That's correct.
just like on my truck.
It's beautiful.
We also put a ladder rack. Forgot to mention that.
That's correct. We did add
ladder rack.
when we put the service body on it, we added the ladder rack on it.
Right. And
Okay.
then you've got the 200-gallon tanks.
Yeah, right here.
One for bleach.
Bleach in the back, water in the front. How many gallons is it?
It's a 12-gallon gas tank.
So 12-gallon gas tank.
And it feeds both the pressure washer and the Kingslinger, so you don't have to carry gas cans.
That's correct. Right now we have my surface cleaner, and then we also got some supplies over there I'm taking back to Atlanta with me. And then we got the reels. We got this one. The first one is for connected to the pressure washer.
Yep.
Then we have the garden hose
Yep.
in the middle. Then we got the soft wash all the way to the right, and they're all electric. They're all set up. They're not hand cranked. They're all set up with the electrical button in here. Make it easy, more efficient as we do our jobs. And then we have the Flow Pro. set up on this with a remote control where we can do water or mix only with a Flow Pro. So when we're, you can be on the other side of the house, all you gotta do is touch this button. You want mix, you touch the button, it connects to this, and then the mix will come and take care of the house. Or if you want to rinse it, you hit the rinse button and takes care of it. You don't have to walk all the way back to the truck, make the change, and then go all the way to the back of the house.
Exactly. And then we also have, which is standard, we have a 3-way valve here. So when he rinses the Flow Pro, all he has to do is turn it this way, hit the rinse button or the mix button, water will come through and he can rinse his injector out. If it's pointing this way, all he has to do, then that's going to draw the bleach when he hits mix. And then of course in the middle is going to be off so nothing comes out of his tube.
And one of my favorite parts, because of the service body, is that, again, everything you gotta do is a matter of efficiency, because time is money and you want to be as efficient as possible when you're doing your jobs, is this. I mean, obviously I don't have anything in here right now, but you can put all your supplies, all the things you need right now. I got all my nozzles here, ball valve.
You got some backups to the backups.
Yes, I got backups to the backup. Obviously it's not organized yet, but this eventually is going to get organized. And it would just allow us to keep everything in one place. You don't have to go digging around for stuff. So again, in the name of efficiency, when we go to a job, this will allow us to get organized, get things in place, and we don't have to be searching around for whatever stuff we need to do, to take care of the client.
Well, Carlos, man, I appreciate your business. Appreciate you trusting us to do this. This was a fun build. And it's been great getting to know you.
Oh, it's been great. And it's been a blessing to, it's funny what a search on the internet will do to you, and you find a video, and that video a year later takes you to this.
Wow.
And I can't tell you what a blessing it is to have, gotten to know you and bring you my little baby to you. I know you've taken care of, you've done this way beyond my expectations, and I can't wait to get started.
Awesome. Well, have a good trip back to Atlanta.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you.
This right here is a bleach fill tank, a bleach fill hose. So this goes right straight to your bleach tank.
Okay.
So that however you get your bleach, if you want to fill it up from a 55-gallon drum or tank or whatever, all you have to do is have a pump and a 1/2-inch hose that you can clamp over this. Turn your pump on, turn your ball valve, and then it'll start pumping, and you don't have to climb in and out of the truck.
Got it.
And the tube in there goes all the way to the bottom so that your soap doesn't start setting up.
Got it.
In there. The first thing you do when you pull up to a job,
okay,
the way I do it, when I get out of the truck, I flip this power switch on. Okay.
Lights come on?
Nope. And then I hit my rinse button, and that starts lighting. Okay. And I just leave it. It takes about a minute for the ball valve and everything to actuate and start charging and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So I just let it do that while I start pulling out my hoses. Anything the bleach is going to touch before, during, and after the roof sprayer. One very important thing to make sure you're keeping wet is the exterior of the gutters, especially if you're using a really strong mix, because if it hits it and kind of rolls, drips down it, it's going to stripe it. So you got to make sure you're keeping the gutters wet and you're keeping them rinsed when you're spraying. If you're spraying like we did yesterday from the ground up, that mist can hit the gutters. So you got to make sure those are staying wet. From the top, if you're spraying from the roof, top down, as you start getting closer to the bottom edge of the roof, it bounces off the top of the gutters and rolls down as little streaks.